Hey DC Collectors, welcome to a brand new episode of DC Collectors Weekly, the show in which we wrap up DC Comics toy news for the past week. Now before we get into it, if you will, hit that subscribe button and that like button, and of course share the video with all of your DC Comic fan friends. Alright, so let's get right into the news. Now, last week, well actually the week before last was Funko Fair, but the DC part wasn't until the weekend or that Friday, the day I dropped the video, so I didn't have that information covered, so we're going to cover it today. Lots of cool Funko news to be had. First up, they released information about a new wave of Wonder Woman 80th anniversary Funko Pops and, well, one Funko keychain. Now, these particular Funko Pops run the gamut from Wonder Woman's history from the 1950s, which you see her Golden Age pop, to the 70s, in which she changed into that sort of secret agent kind of thing, where she went away from being the Wonder Woman that we all know and love, lost her powers, and she donned this secret service or secret agent looking outfit and fought bad guys that way, which was kind of weird for Wonder Woman, but hey, you know, it's the 70s. Then we go all the way through George Perez's Wonder Woman run and all the way up to Dark Knight's Death Metal. And of course there is a chase version of the Dark Knight's Death Metal Wonder Woman pop, which features a glow-in-the-dark or glow-in-the-dark accents on that particular one. And then next up, we got the reveal of pop pins, and specifically pop pins from Zack Snyder's Justice League. And it's weird that they only revealed 5. Superman in his blue and red costume, which by all accounts, all we've seen so far is the black costume. Barry Allen's Flash, Ray Fisher, Victor Stone's Cyborg, and of course Wonder Woman, and she comes with a in a chase version as well, which is like this golden sparkly looking pin, and those are currently available for pre-order if you go out and look. Then they released the debut or they released news of this new line, which is called comic cover pops, and they started with Superman, and it looks like Action Comics #1. Now, I hadn't read all the details on this. I don't know if you actually get a copy of like Action Comics #1 in the box there, or if it's just, you know, that's the background that you set with the pop in front of it. Not sure on that, so we'll have to do a little digging. But Superman is the first one, and as you can see, his the pop looks like the cover of Action Comics #1. So the last bit of information is pops coming from the Flash TV show, in which we get all sorts of cool pops. You know, Godspeed, Killer Frost, the Flash, variants of Godspeed, and variants of the Flash. And the variant Godspeed comes from GameStop, and it's got this glow-in-the-dark feature. The glow-in-the-dark seems to be really popular right now for the DC stuff. And the Flash features glow-in-the-dark accents too, and he will be available only at Funko Shop. So, you know, be quick on the trigger, because you're gonna miss that if you don't grab him. So moving on from Funko, now we go into the realm of Hot Toys, and they dropped a big one. Hot Toys dropped a big one for fans of Batman Forever. They are producing a Val Kilmer Batman and a Chris O'Donnell Robin. Now, oh man, this Chris O'Donnell Robin has some issues, mainly in the crotch area. I'm going to let you look at that and just say, wow. They decided to really do that. Okay, both of these figures look really, really cool. Can't wait to see them. They don't come out until the second or third quarter of 2022. Robin is $245 and Batman is $255. You can go ahead and pre-order those at Sideshow Collectibles if you would like. But very, very true to the actors, true to the costumes, look really, really, really good. Hot Toys, of course, is always like top tier when it comes to stuff like this. My concern about the Hot Toys are the durability, how long they last over time, because if you try to pose those things and leave them in a pose for any length of time, costumes tend to rip over time, and that's not cool to me unless you just have them standing straight up and down. Next up, NECA revealed that they're going to be releasing a Batman 1989 life-size Batarang replica. Very, very cool piece here. And surprisingly, this thing is available at Walmart and only cost you $14 for this piece. It's a plastic Batman replica, folds in about 3 places, but it looks exactly like the Batarang from Batman 1989. I'm sure if you find this, you're gonna want to add it to your collection, because I mean, who doesn't want a Batarang, an actual Batarang in your collection, and for that price? How can you pass that up? That's just really, really too good to be true, almost. And finally, for the week, we've got news from McFarlane Toys. We talked about last week the release of the Batman Beyond figure, but he finally released, or McFarlane Toys released, promotional images of one of the Batman Beyond figures, and it's the Build-A-Figure piece, or Build-A-Figure toy, and it's a Target exclusive. Luckily I got my pre-order in just a couple of hours after it went live, but unfortunately it's now sold out. Typically with Target, check back because they put some up every now and then, so hopefully if you didn't get a chance to secure yours, you're gonna get it. Now this is the Batman Beyond, or the Build-A-Collect and Build figure that you will have to buy one now, one in a few months, over the course of the year, to get that Joker bot completed. This Batman Beyond figure looks to me, aside from the mouth, because he doesn't have one, it comes with way better accessories than the regular release, which they haven't actually put up for pre-order yet, so I'm assuming it's gonna be in a wave with other figures. But this one comes with the cool accessories like the Batarangs that look really nice, and I'm this one might be the Batman Beyond figure to have if he had the mouth on him, which he doesn't, which is sort of sad. All right, so that's all the news for the week of February 5th. Hope you found some of it interesting and useful. I hope you go out and add to your DC Comics toy collection. That would be great. If you will, hit that subscribe button and that like button. And again, share the video with as many of your DC Comics fan friends as possible. I sure would appreciate it. Also, you can check me out on DCcollectors.com and on social media at DCCollectors on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Have a good week.